Hello from BI Consulting Services. So today's video is going to be on something I get asked about a lot. How do you share your Power BI reports with folks outside of your tenant? And that's a little bit of a process, and so I thought this will help my business so we can share this out with some of our current customers, but we can also share this out with folks who just are interested and curious and want to know how. So I started off on our website, of course, so feel free, take a look at our site, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ask questions about what content's important for you all, and we'll start to do that. We are diving into Power Apps here, Power BI, Power Automate. There are so many different platforms under that Power Platform portfolio that we can discuss. And so we want your feedback. Feel free to take a look at our site. We are going through a massive website upgrade too, so be on the lookout for some updates. And just a real quick advertising, nonprofits, government agencies, minority and women-owned, veteran-owned businesses get 15% off with BI Consulting Services, so feel free to reach out to us. Go to that Contact Us section on our website and reach out. All right, so to the content. I'm going to go to a sample report that we use often. It's a safety overview report, and I'll kind of lay the groundwork for you. So this is our internal BI Consulting Services domain. We've developed these reports, and now I want to share this with someone outside of our tenant, whether that's someone with a Gmail account, an Outlook account, another Microsoft tenant account, whoever. If you want to share it with someone outside of your business, I'm going to take you through the steps of doing that right now. All right, so the very first thing you have to do is go to Azure. So in your Azure tenant, right, so portal.azure.com. That's the first place you're going to go. And then you're going to go to your users. So this is a very important step. So every user that needs access to your domain or to your tenant is in this subset of information here. And you're going to add a guest user. And so I just set up an email specific for this exercise. So I need to go out and remember that email address. Okay, I think I got it. May just want to copy it down. Perfect. All right, so now I've gotten the email address that I just set up for this particular engagement. It's an Outlook email that I just set up. So Power BI automation is what I've called this. All right, and then we'll hit the invite button. So at the very bottom of this page, we'll do invite. The minute you invite that user into your tenant, they're going to get an email in their environment asking them to accept the invite that just came through. So we'll give it a few minutes. It does take a minute or two for that information to pop up and come through the system. Here we go. Here's the invitation. You simply hit accept. I'm signed into a different account, so I need to switch accounts so that I can accept the invitation. All right, so this is what's coming up, right? BI Consulting Services is granting you access to their domain. Do you agree? Do you accept? All right, so hit accept. This is what your users will have to go through too. They have to accept this information. All right, so now that you've went through that stage, it's just going through running some standard processes afterwards. We're good. So you have accepted their access or their request to enter into their domain. So now if I go back here to our Power BI tenant, let's just really quickly try this because sometimes it takes a little bit of time for it to go through. So this is the standard message you get when you try and add someone outside of your domain. I think if you go to specific people, hit apply. As you can see, now I'm able to share this report with a specific user. You'll hit send. Okay, so that link has been sent to that email. And now we're just waiting for that email to come through. It usually takes a moment or two for these emails to cycle through the system. Give it a minute or two longer. All right, it looks like it may have popped in. Here we go. So the report has been shared. I'm going to hit the open report link. Usually if you don't have a trial on your account already, you'll see a few failures, but as you can see, here we go. Inside the report, no issues, fairly straightforward. So hopefully this was a helpful video. I've showed you in this video really quick just to recap how to grant folks access to your domain and then share reports with them if they are outside of your domain name. So for us, it's powerbiconsultingservices.com. If I wanted to send it to an Outlook or a Gmail, this is the approach we take to share information outside of our tenant with users. Hopefully this is helpful. Just one other sort of quick update that I think may be helpful. If you want to take someone out, just as easy. So if I wanted to go to Power BI automation and delete a user, you can very well delete that user at any point, right? So you can delete users that you've added into your tenant at any point in time by selecting that user and deleting them. So more just a final note on sort of a step if down the road you decide this person doesn't need access to your environment anymore, you can remove them or delete them from your tenant. I hope this information was helpful. If you have any ideas on videos that you want us to share with you all, please let us know.